This is absolutely lit. This is lit.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. I'm Dark Match Steve. I'm a gay twink. Welcome. Come on in. Let me sit on your lap. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready for tonight's topic? No, you aren't ready. That's the whole point. We are not ready for artificial intelligence. There's been some crazy videos that have been going around. This is Google VO3, apparently, that is making some clips. These are artificial intelligence generated clips that are going around, and they are scary real. We're not ready. We are going to absolutely get butt effed by these robots. You think this is a fucking joke? It's not. We're doomed. So stay tuned. I'm going to get into that. We're going to talk about that. We've got a few different clips to go through of this Google VO3 stuff. It's going viral right now at the moment. Everybody's talking about it because it's, guys, we've reached the point of like no return, basically. That's where we're at. We are possibly witnessing the beginning of our own demise. This is not a drill, guys. So anyway, we're going to get into this shit tonight. We got all those Google VO clips to go through. Now, I had planned on talking about artificial intelligence this week already because there were some other clips going around that I wanted to show you guys. And I feel like a lot of people are just sort of, what's the metaphor about boiling a frog? Like you fucking put it in the water when the water's still cold and you just slowly amp up the heat. And before the frog knows it, it's getting boiled and it doesn't even jump out. And also the frog is gay too. So there's that. So I think that's what we're sort of going through right now at the moment. People are sharing these clips. I'm not even referring to the Google VO3 stuff, which we'll get into, but there are these other clips, like I said, that made me want to do this artificial intelligence episode to discuss some of this and go over it because these clips are so real and people are sharing them. And it's funny. Yeah, we're memeing, guys. We're having fun, aren't we? But I just feel like this has been even though it's happening so rapidly, the advancements in technology in general and the increase in the utilization of artificial intelligence, it's happening quickly, but we are also in this era where the cycles of change and stuff are the, as Terrence McKenna would put it, the rate of novelty just on our planet in general, possibly in the entire universe, you could argue, the rate of novelty is increasing day by day. And so as this artificial intelligence stuff is ramping up very quickly around us, I mean, we're just so used to everything changing so quickly. The news cycles, I mean, you know, some story will be viral in the news for like a fucking day, and then we forget about it, like goldfish or something, and move on to the next thing. We're just like, la, la, la. Yeah, I got my job tomorrow, and right now I'm sitting on the toilet taking a shit on the clock. And so I'm going to watch this video. Oh, cool. It's an AI video. Ha, that's funny. It really looks like Trump is saying that. That's really funny. I'm going to repost that. Yeah, let's encourage more of this until we're at a point where we don't even know what the fuck we're looking at anymore. So yeah, it looks like we're headed in a very dark direction, which is very appropriate for this show since it's called Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. This is one of the episodes where you're going to understand why this show is called Dark Times with Dark Match Steve, little young darky over here. Young Twinkie, little darky. All right, what's up, guys? I see some people trickling in. Stacy G's up in here. Michael Earl, Bob Cook, welcome, welcome. How's it going, guys? Happy Friday. Fuck yeah. Dude, yeah, guys, I've had a long few weeks. It's been crazy. It really has been fucking nuts. But Snizzook is in here. Well, I'm shot out of a cannon tonight. I feel like I'm just speaking the truth. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck, man. No, guys, it's been rough. Mother's Day, working at that flower shop. It was crazy. That really took it out of me. I pretty much worked for 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks straight with no day off. And working like crazy hours sometimes. Like, I mean, I know it's not that crazy, but 10, 12-hour days, which I'm not used to. Call me a pussy, but, you know, whatever. Thomas Gilson, lover. Sinbad's up in here. Sinbad, I've been wondering where you were at, for real. I was like, where there's been a few, newcomers and stuff. My channel's slowly growing, thankfully. It's not completely stagnated, but yeah, I was like, where is that Cindy lady that was in here? Where the fuck? But welcome back. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for getting in the chat. Wherever you're at, get in the chat. I check in once in a while. That's good to hear. Thank you. Yeah, I know some subjects, some nights I go over might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm all over the place. You know, I don't do like, you know, straight politics or fucking all science related. A lot of channels are very like, you know, theme oriented, but not this one. I really do just kind of go wherever my heart desires, follow my nose. But yeah, welcome. Oh shit, well that's a good excuse not to be in the chat. You had surgery on your cardial artery. Carotid artery, forgive me. Yeah, damn. Well, I'm glad you made it through okay and you're back in the chat. For real, we're good to see you. I'm glad you made it through that okay. Everything, you're good though? You're recovering well? Yeah, I was saying we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter tonight. So yeah, get in the chat wherever you're at. I'll, if you got an opposing opinion or you want to talk, if you want to mention something that I'm missing or there's something interesting related to the topic or not related, whatever, get in the chat. My page isn't big enough to be monetized, so I don't only exclusively highlight super chats or something. I know there's some pages that are like that, but we're not even monetized over here, baby. I don't even have that option. So I'll pretty much highlight whatever anybody says up in here. Thanks, Steve. The drugs are great. Yeah. Well, enjoy. Don't enjoy it too much. Don't get hooked. So where are we going with this? CJ Thayer up in here. Fuck Dominoes. Dark Match the man. Welcome, CJ Thayer. Are you part of a certain army? Highlight my comment. There you are, Sniz. We see you. Rainy's up in here. Rainy, welcome. Yeah, Rainy, we're getting, I don't know if you just got here, but yeah, we're getting into some artificial intelligence stuff. There are these There are these Google VO, I believe it's called. I just heard about this the other day when these videos were kind of making the rounds. But oh fuck, I didn't even think about it. Let me bring up Twitter. So the mobile version of Twitter yesterday. By the way, yesterday's stream was really, honestly, guys, yesterday's stream was a good one. I'm gonna get some clips from that and post it because, dude, yesterday's stream was a fun one. Which we, sometimes we have these random streams some nights where I literally get on here. I'm like, okay, I saved a couple clips that I know I want to like get into, play them, maybe do some Googling, whatever. We'll see where this goes. I'm just going to fuck around, whatever. Get on and have fun and look through some of this shit that everybody's seeing on Twitter and whatnot. And then I end up like, doing the news better than the news. It was last night it was fun, but it was also like informative and looking into stuff. I've been so busy. There's only so many days where I have the actual time to like, prep. I mean, I always try to bring interesting stuff for us to get into on here. And, I know how to use Google, so we can always look into stuff and, go down some tight, wet rabbit holes. And that's always fun. But yeah, last night was a wild ride. It was interesting. Dark Match Gene's up in here. AI voice and video is being used by criminals and scammers now, bro. Yeah, I know. Bro, Kit Boga has done a few videos with that shit too. I still watch Kit Boga. Kit Boga is still fucking rocking in the free world. I think he mainly does Twitch, but he's got videos, fresh content on YouTube. They won't give me Dark Match Cherry. Fucking Kit Boga did a few videos where he actually made AI replicas of scammers' voices and like called them with it and stuff like that. Kit Boga's still killing it, guys. I still love watching Kit Boga. I don't know if like, I feel like that's he's still a huge name, but I feel like he's less trendy to talk about or something, even though, I mean, his content is still second to none when it comes to scammer content. All right, let's check on Twitter. That's what I was saying. The mobile version was fucked for last night's stream, and it made it a little clunkier. Looks like it might be fixed. Hold on. Okay. Twitter looks like it's fixed. Yeah. Okay. Now let me see if I can. Are these still here? Let me see if I can find the videos that I wanted to show you guys. I think it may have been from last week, but for sure this is part of the reason I plan to get into this week. Oh, where'd they go? Come on. Give me 1 minute, guys. Fucking bullshit. Okay, this is one of them. I think I found both of the ones I wanted to show you guys before. Let me pull this up. What is this? Okay, yeah, let me pull this up and we'll take a look at this. Let me see. Okay, so CJ Thayer, I'd love to hear 3 minutes of Dark Match, no chat replying. You got the goods. We're just getting into it, bro. I don't normally just sit and talk to the chat. We're getting into the videos and stuff. I'm just pulling it up. We're giving people time to get in here. We're good, Famalam. I'm going to ignore the rest of your chats just because you said that. Just kidding. All right, so let me pull this. Let me get you guys over to this tab with me. So right here, now this wasn't here when when I first saved this clip. It didn't have this reader note added to it. And I guess this is probably either, okay, it says satire, right? Mostly satire. So this person didn't believe this. They're sharing this to get the clips or clicks with this clip. But however, I do think a lot of these satire pages, they do actually prey upon the stupid and uninformed and retarded people that repost it, possibly thinking that Donald Trump actually said what's in this video. I shouldn't have given that away. I should have just played it. Now this is the crazy thing. Now, I don't know. Let's be real. This says digitally altered video. Now, I don't know that this was done with artificial intelligence. I don't know how. I don't know shit about digitally altering videos. But this is like some kind of fucking edited deep fake deal. And what struck me when I watched this the first time, I'm going to blow it up bigger so you can see it. But what struck me the first time with this is the fact that the only reason that you can tell that this is not real, if you're paying attention, is just the general sort of, consciousness, the general sort of alertness to the fact that Trump wouldn't actually say this, right? Like there's going to be nothing about this video about the quality, the movement of the lips, his facial expressions or anything. I mean, this is Trump delivering this message, but it's a faked video. But you're not going to be able to tell this is fake just from like looking at it and hearing the voice and being like, oh, Trump doesn't sound like that. Oh, look, he doesn't move his lips like that. None of that is going to be a giveaway. The only thing is going to be like, oh my God, that's actually too crazy that Trump actually wouldn't say that, which is like, that in itself that's hard enough. If you're trying to score whether something is AI or not based on if it's too crazy for Trump to say, we're already in dangerous territory. You just got to keep that in mind, but I'll play it for you here. Look, just in the chat before, I know it's going to be like a couple of seconds delayed, but has anybody actually seen this already before? Do you guys know what I'm about to play? This altered video of Trump? I'll get to it. I'm sure you guys will answer in a second. All right, let me blow this up.
Makes them a eunuch.
Dude, listen to this.
Flopping off someone's ding-a-ling doesn't make them a woman. It makes them a eunuch. But you already knew that, right? So, as I was saying, George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda. Very inappropriate. Poison in the food, fake medicine, endocrine disruptors, psych meds, and mass immigration.
The only giveaway with this in terms of the quality of this edit or whatever is that it's almost a little, the delivery is like slightly too sharp and on point. He's very like, I don't know how to if you kind of know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. But the way Trump talks, this is like barely slightly off. But I mean, just look at how good this is. Look at how good this is. Look at the lips as he's talking, the facial expressions, the way he's fucking leaning and actually speaking to the reporter or whatever reporter's supposed to be there that he's speaking to. This is actually like scary good. And we're going to get to the other videos in a second. But if I'm not wrong, which I could be, but if I understand correctly, this is actually someone took a video of Trump talking. What did it say in the caption of this? It said, or the fact check, speaking on China tariffs. Okay, the original video. So yes, this is someone that took an original video where Trump is standing like this. This guy's in the background. He's speaking to a reporter, but he's talking about China. And they changed the video to him making fun of like trans people or whatever. This is really, I mean, it doesn't, you're mostly editing the face and you're doing the voice, the AI voice. I'm sure the voice has to be AI generated. But all you're really having to edit is the face, facial expressions, and match the fucking the mouth movements to the noises. So it takes a little bit less effort with this, and the Google VO3 stuff is a lot more crazy and impressive, and we'll get to that in a second and compare that to what we're seeing right here. But this is still insane, guys. I mean, if you just think, like I said, the giveaway is the fact that Trump is calling trans people eunuchs. Is that not scary to you guys that we're going, oh, we know this is fake. Why do we know it's fake? Because it's just barely it's like just the slightest bit more extreme than how Trump would actually talk. Dude, that is bad. That is bad.
They want to turn your kids gay, retarded, or both. David Hogg, Harry Sisson, and that one fat chick.
Dude, like it's because dude, this is scary.
The prototypes. Very off-putting. I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts. Alex Jones, paragon of truth and justice, has been saying these sorts of things for years, and it's high time we start paying attention. Lopping off.
Dude. Yeah, that's even too much for Trump. Yeah, dude. But do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, we're officially past the point of looking at an AI video and going, oh yeah, I can tell this is fake because you remember the first ones, right? Every AI image looked like it was from an acid trip or something. It looked creepy and fucked up and just not right. And it felt like, holy shit, guys, the machines can't figure this out. Look, they're just like, they think everything looks like an LSD trip. And that's how every video was. Things were like shape shifting in the background and stuff. This is fucking scary. Repurposed art. Are you new around here? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for checking out the channel. And thanks for getting in the chat. AI Lumina. Do I need to look that up? What is that? Random contrast learning algorithm. Yes, I am new. There is also an AI named Sora, who's the brain of the eyes in ChatGPT. Photo editing software that uses artificial intelligence to automate and enhance various photo editing tasks. This says Luminar AI. Lumina AI. Okay, hold on. Whoa, bro, you're sending me down. You're sending me down a whole different rabbit hole. I appreciate that, though. All right, let me play the rest of this clip. Or wait, did we get through it? Let's watch it all the way through. I won't start and stop. Just watch the fucking face and everything.
Someone's ding-a-ling doesn't make them a woman. It makes them a eunuch. But you already knew that, right? So, as I was saying, George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda. Very inappropriate. Poison in the food, fake medicine, endocrine disruptors, psych meds, and mass immigration. They want to turn your kids gay, retarded, or both. David Hogg, Harry Sisson, and that one fat chick are the prototypes. Very off-putting.
Who's the fat chick he's talking about?
I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts. Alex Jones, paragon of truth and justice, has been saying these sorts of things for years.
Yeah, bro, that's Chad Bross over on the Facebook. Thanks for joining us. And thank you for hitting the like button. I saw you did that. No, that's like, bro, this is what I'm saying. I mean, they're already doing videos of Trump. And like I said, the only reason we know this is fake is because it's like, it's even a little extreme for Trump, but it's not that far off. And yeah, this is like pretty much, if you would just tone down the rhetoric a little bit with this, it's almost indistinguishable from a real video. Like, this has actually gotten me. I know this is very paranoid and my channel is not big enough to even be worried about this, but this worries me even. There's like, guys, how many hundred, like, dude, I stream for 1.5 to 3 hours, 5 nights a week. And then I do ice baths live on the weekend too. And I do Sunday Run Day live sometimes. There's all this fucking footage of me on the fucking internet. Like, it really scares me just thinking about what if somebody made a fucking AI live stream of Dark Match Steve. I don't want to see that. That is fucking scary. And I've done so many streams that I'm actually getting to the point where I'm not sure if I could remember if I actually said something or not. If I saw some fucking weird AI video of myself. Bob Cook, that is a good point. How do you guys know this isn't artificial intelligence, what you're watching right now? Me. How do you know this isn't a AI video? Dark Match Steve is dead already. He's been dead. My family just set up this stupid AI stream to get a couple dollars through Venmo. Ooh. Am I a computer? All right, let me drop this. I got to drop Twitter before I go to look for a different video because we got tits and ass on Twitter. Tits and ass. Oh, yeah. And cocks and balls. Tits and ass, cocks and balls. Mostly cocks. Oh, here we go. This son of a bitch. This fucking scumbag. Hello? Hello?
Hey, are we live?
I am.
Oh, okay. Can you just put me on mute? I need to tell you something real quick.
What?
I don't want anybody here. Are you live on the air?
Yes, I'm live.
I didn't know if you were live or not. I need to tell you something. Put me on mute so nobody can hear me.
Hold on, I have to put the whole show on mute. What do you mean put you on mute? Then I can't hear you either.
Just so nobody else can hear me.
All right, hold on. Motherfucker. Sorry, guys. We had a little interruption there. All right, let's get to... We went through that video. Let me get back. Is this RFK one the one I saved? Let me see, guys. Is this what I think it is?
War on fat
Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on.
gay kids.
Okay, so check this out. We're going to get to the Google VO stuff, VO3 stuff in a second, guys. So bear with me. Fat. Okay, so take a look at this. RFK isn't allowed to declare war, is he? What a press conference. Unreal. So this is the same guy doing the fucking satire stuff, admittedly. So this video is from the same thing. And we got a community note down here at the bottom, too. This video is edited with AI, so can be misleading or misinterpreted. Original video can be seen here. Who cares? So here we go. This is done with AI. So the last community note didn't say that, but this one straight up says it. I'm assuming this and the last video, they're done by the same person. So I'm assuming they're both done in the same way. But yeah, take a look at this. Now, these are funny, but I mean, it's also scary.
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids, not the kids themselves, but on whatever's making them so fat, gay, and pathetic. I'm talking seed oils, SSRIs, MSNBC, and perverts masquerading as teachers and guidance counselors. Sorry, but as an educator, you can't show off your extensive collection of marital aids anymore, okay? America isn't a dance school, a video game competition, or an OnlyFans academy. It's a country.
Now, let me say, this one isn't quite as good. This one, you can actually tell, like, RFK is a lot less coherent than this, okay? Normally, you're actually kind of guessing every couple words. You're just kind of filling in the blanks yourself when it comes to RFK. But, but this is a little harder to do. It's there's 100,000 Trump impersonators. It's a little bit harder to do RFK's shaky fucking scratchy voice. It's a little harder to do RFK.
And with the help of President Trump, we'll be focusing on eliminating the things in our society that
it's not shaky enough and raspy enough, but it's about there, guys. This is still fucking scary.
Are turning our kids into effeminate weirdos and skanks.
All right, let me play it uninterrupted. We'll go through the whole thing. I won't stop and start it. But just take it all in. Look at the mouth. Look at the quality of everything. You're not seeing fucking, dancing bears. You're not, it doesn't look like we're on acid. This looks like a normal fucking video. This would trick your mom on Facebook. Don't even lie.
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids, not the kids themselves, but on whatever's making them so fat, gay, and pathetic. I'm talking seed oils, SSRIs, MSNBC, and perverts masquerading as teachers and guidance counselors. Sorry, but as an educator, you can't show off your extensive collection of marital aids anymore, okay? America isn't a dance school, a video game competition, or an OnlyFans academy. It's a country. And with the help of President Trump, we'll be focusing on eliminating the things in our society that are turning our kids into effeminate weirdos and skanks.
And skanks. I missed that the first time. Scott Starboard's up in here. What's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. Oh, don't listen to that guy on the phone. I don't. Sinbad, thank you. That is good advice, but believe me, I don't. Don't listen to that guy on the phone, and be prepared for the haters. Just putting yourself will bring out the crazies. Be safe. Yeah, thank you. Yep, we got plenty of crazies already, Sinbad. We got them. They come through here and there. Big E's up in here. What's up, Big E? Thanks for joining us. Have you ever seen Scott and Batman in the same room together? Big E, you know what is funny is so there's a famous, well, he's not like famous, but there's a guy who dresses up as Batman in Tampa, here in my hometown. There's a guy, he goes to Ybor and stuff. I haven't really been hanging out in Ybor much because I don't want to get shot, but back when I used to hang out in Ybor a little bit more, you'd see him like all the fucking time. You'd see this guy who dresses up as Batman. And it's really funny because there's this girl that I went to high school with that I was, fairly close with. Her name was Layla. Yeah, Layla. And she actually ended up dating this fucking Batman guy. It's funny. And then I saw her, I knew they were dating, and I saw them out in Ybor a couple times. And then one time I saw Layla with her boyfriend who was Batman, but he wasn't in his suit. And he was like embarrassed. It was so funny. He like didn't want to come up and talk to us. He like avoided us kind of. And she came up to talk to us, and he sort of like acted like, he was on his phone and was trying to walk away and whatever. It was so fucking funny. We were like, bro, it's okay, man. We get it. We know who you are. Like, what the fuck? Who do you think? What do you think this is? You think you're actually fucking Bruce Wayne? We know you don't live in a cavern with a fucking butler, okay? Get over yourself. It's pretty fucking funny. Major awkward. Guy had glasses and stuff too. He kind of, he wasn't ugly, but he looked a little nerdy with the glasses and the way he dressed and stuff. And so he definitely didn't, he prefers people to see him in that fucking bat suit he paid way too much for. Whites for Warren was brilliant. Chad Bross, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's always nice when Bubba puts in a request and I'm able to actually like knock it out of the park, because I don't like doing requests for parody songs, because really one of the good things about being good at parody songs, a lot of that comes from making the right choices for a song and a topic. Sometimes the stars just align and it seems like it's like meant to be done. But when people do requests, it's sort of like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole sometimes. But that really worked out well. The Whites for War, and I really liked it. Thank you, sir. Wait, what are you saying? I don't think so, Biggie. Fuckstick Charlie is the biggest a-hole on the planet. Yeah, I know. That guy, that caller Charlie is a piece of shit, and Bubba rather talk to him. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be over that. I was kept on hold for an hour listening to fucking Hulk Hogan stories that I've already heard 10 times in the past month. Creed gave them a copyright strike. Good. They deserve it. All right, let's get out of this. let me take you guys to. I gotta check. I gotta get into my YouTube studio deal, and I gotta check some stuff because there's been people that have been, and Scott Starbird, our buddy Scott Starbird, who's up in the chat. He got hit with a hate speech thing for covering a certain topic, and we covered the same topic. I feel like YouTube wouldn't be letting me stream if I got hit. But I gotta get into the YouTube studio and make sure everything's a-okay because that's really a toss-up at this point. All right, let me get you guys. Let's check out. Now we're gonna get into the Google VO3 stuff. This is different, guys. Okay, the Trump and RFK Jr. video that we just went over, videos we just went over, that is a little different because. Oh, because those are videos. It's a little bit. I feel like it's slightly easier for AI to do what it do, the voodoo that it do. It's a little easier to do that when you have the original video. Like it said, they took a regular video of Trump talking about the Chinese tariffs, and all they had to do was change the voice and the face and stuff. That's all you had to do. These videos I'm going to show you here, this is different, guys. These are videos that are generated from scratch by AI. Look at this one, guys. They're doing fucking street interviews. Street interviews. They're trying to make a Hawk Tuah clip with artificial intelligence. Look at this. Is this not fucked? Are we not? We're cooked, guys. We're cooked. Google VO3 realism just broke the internet yesterday. This is 100% AI. 10 wild examples. Street interview that never happened. Look at this.
What's one move with AI that makes haters go crazy every time?
Oh, y'all gotta give them that. This is wild. It's over. We are cooked on that thread. You get me?
We are cooked, guys. They're mocking us. We are fucking cooked. This little AI lady, she's right. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're cooked. We're done. Skibbity.
What's one move with AI that makes haters go crazy every time?
Oh, y'all gotta give them that. This is wild. It's over. We are cooked on that thread. You get me?
What's one move with
And you know what? The level of cringe in this video almost makes it more real seeming because these fucking street interviews are all cringe garbage, including Hawk Tuah and her fucking fake meme coin. That fucking scammer bitch. Sorry, I'm cussing too much. I think I get in a bad algorithm when my rate of cuss words per sentence goes a little too high. I get into a bad algorithm. That's example number one. Let's take a look at the next one. This is a thread here. Guys, the stand-up comedy is fake now. It knows how to do comedy, guys. I don't like this. I actually take pride in the fact that writing a joke is like, it takes creativity and thinking. And you can actually just make AI jokes now. We are so fucked, guys. This sucks, man.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Dude, that's not the worst joke ever. That's not a bad joke. That's a good joke. I mean, I didn't laugh. But, like, you could see people enjoying that joke at a fucking comedy club. The right comedian doing the right delivery with this. That is a real joke. And this is completely fake. This is completely artificial intelligence created bullshit video. Fake, fake, fake.
So I went to the zoo the other day, and all they had was one dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Dude, that's a well-written joke. That's fucked up, man. Look at this, though. This this one, you can tell something's off with it. And what I really noticed, I don't want to give it away just yet. I'll play it, but look at this, man. This is created with Google Flow. Visual, sound design, and voice were prompted using VO3 text to video.
In there. I want no bullshit. You stay on my 6 at all times.
Bro, look at this. Guys, we're so fucked, man.
Stay
Game over, man.
sharp. These fuckers are nasty and dangerous. Stay alert. What the hell happened here? Where are the bodies?
Now you can kind of tell, if you didn't pick it up already, the fucking muzzle flare on the guns is like slightly off. That is one thing I noticed. And then on top of that, you can tell that where the people are shooting, they're just like shooting into the wall. Okay. But, you know, at first glance, if you're just, you know, if you're not really focused on trying to debunk, you know, if this is real or AI, if you're not really paying that close of attention, this is like, this looks real as fuck. They're not quite shooting at each other, and no one's really taking hits like they should be. But everything else is like pretty much spot on, and the muzzle flare, but that's it. You can see where the muzzle flare just kind of, it doesn't look like it's exactly where it needs to be in some of these clips. Just look at that. See how the fucking muzzle flare is like right in this guy's face for half of this? It's supposed to be at the, you know, into the muzzle.
When we get in there, I want no bullshit. You stay on my 6 at all times.
Stay sharp. These fuckers are nasty and dangerous. Stay alert. What the hell happened here? Where are the bodies?
Bro. Let's make video games out of this. Dude, they're already doing let's play stuff with this. Let me I think that's in this thread. Gunfights in movies are not real, Steve. What? That's not true. That movie Rust. That was a real gunfight. The lady got killed. The director got shot. They use real guns. Just ask what's his nuts. He's facing jail time. All right, careful strolling. You don't know if there'll be tits and ass. Look at this. This is VO3 generating Fortnite gameplay. I think this guy is fake too. This fucking guy doing the gameplay is fake as well. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Yes! Woo! Victory Royale with a pickaxe!
Oh my god.
Yes! Woo! Victory Royale with a pickaxe!
Bro. And you know people are gonna watch this fake twink play video games. This is an AI generated twink. And he's probably already got more subscribers than me. How could you all let that happen? I'm a real twink. Watch my stuff. Subscribe to my channel, not these fake twinks. All right, look at this. This is We Can Talk. I spent 2 hours playing with VO3 Google DeepMind, and it blew my mind now that it can do sound. It can talk, and this is all out of the box. Look at this bullshit.
We can talk.
No more silence.
Yes, we can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk with accents.
Oh, I think that would be marvelous.
Yes, it is very fun. But
Yes, it is very good.
It's very fun.
I can talk.
Yes.
We can talk.
Yes.
Yeah. We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
Yes.
We can talk. No.
Yes.
We Can Talk as cartoons.
This is amazing.
Imagine all the narrative possibilities.
We can sing talk.
Let's talk.
So, what are we going to talk about now? What are we going to talk about now that we can talk?
I have no idea. What do you want to talk about?
Now that I can talk.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know if I have something to say.
We can talk about how magical this is.
What the? Did you hear that? The last two, this one and the last one, had a little bit of a mess up. What happened? Listen to this. This guy sort of gets lost here. The AI got confused.
I can talk.
No.
Yeah.
What? You know, as I'm pointing out the flaws in this is only helping the artificial intelligence make better videos. Like, they're going to watch my video telling them what they're getting wrong, and they're going to make better videos now.
No.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What's this little fucking stutter thing? Or what? He's like slurring his words. This AI is drunk.
Can talk.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have something to say.
We can talk about how magical this is.
We can talk about how magical this is. Man, I wonder what's making it fuck up like this.
We can talk about how magical this is.
I'm a hallucination.
I want to say something important.
Dude, this is creepy. This is fucking creepy. Chad Bross said AI for president. Bro, we're not far off. I mean, I was pretty sure Joe Biden was just a fucking hologram anyway.
Something deep. The future is still in our hands.
That's cliche dialogue.
Let's not talk.
Dude. Where's the commercial? There's one commercial. Let's look at this. This is the Titanic. Hold on. What does the caption say on this? What do they do with this? Just made a huge leap with Google 3 creatives are going to have a field day. We've jumped from Commodore 64 to the first PC on the timeline.
Would a woodchuck chuck? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Now, is it just me? And I know I'm no fucking expert on audio and whatever, but I've got a good, I make music. I do the parody songs, and I make my own royalty-free tracks for my intro songs and everything for my channel here. My ear for detail in this is like I can kind of hear with the voices. I don't know what the term would be for this. Is it a flange? The effect on the voices sounds like almost like they're going through a fan. You know, when you talk through a fan and it makes your voice sound a little weird. The voices sound a little off to me in a lot of this. And the last video too with the singing.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Doesn't it sound a little like it's going through a guitar pedal, a flange, or I forget what it's called. Chad Bross said, "What if Dark Match is AI?" Yeah, we've been over this. Bob Cook already accused me of being a robot. Hold on, I'm getting another phone call. Hello? Hey.
Just seeing when you wanted to hang out.
I'll All right, guys, I can't stream late. We're getting booty calls now. It's getting serious. Sinbad said, "Nice work, Steve." Thank you, Sinbad. AI call. Yeah, I'm getting AI calls now. That actually wasn't my butt buddy. It was AI trying to get me to stop covering AI topics on here because it's scaring you humans. AI is so hackable is the bad part. I had a bank have their AI service for the after-hours phones get hacked. The hackers forwarded all calls to them and stole account info. Holy fuck. Bro. They need to call Kit Boga. Biggie, that's fucking nuts.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck?
That's kind of funny. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let me bring the next one up. Pythagoras explaining his theorem. Let's hear it, Pythagoras.
The sum of the squares of the two shorter sides is equal to the square of the longest side.
Is that what he really looked like? Sitcom episodes that never happened.
So this is an AI video about nothing?
It's about nothing. Who would watch a video about nothing?
So this is an AI video about nothing?
It's about nothing.
Why is there stuff misspelled in this?
About nothing?
It's about nothing. Who would watch a video about nothing?
So this is an AI video.
All right, let me see if I can find this other video. I wanted to show you guys some of this Destiny video. Okay, good. This isn't that long. Thank God, guys. We got time to get into this. Okay, let me see. We'll go through. So what do we got? We got a couple more. Okay. We'll go through these other two, and then we'll get to the Destiny video where he investigates an artificial intelligence, Egon Chalakian or something. But yeah, guys, you guys know I'm a fan of Destiny on here, the streamer, debater, Destiny. I like a lot of his content. I think he's interesting. And he's a smart dude, even though I know people disagree with a lot of stuff he says and does, which is okay. But anyway, he is a good debater, so we're going to get into some of that shit. But I forget how he ended up down this rabbit hole, but people were responding to him. I guess it was during some of his controversy with Israel and whatever, and Russia and stuff that he was talking about, and he started seeing all these bots on his fucking page. And then somehow he ended up down this rabbit hole investigating what seemed to be a fucking fake professor, an AI generated professor who, like, I don't even know if he's actually AI generated. We'll look at it in a minute, but check this out. This is still a Google VO3. For you ask, yes, everything is AI here. The video and sound both coming from a single text prompt using VO3 by Google DeepMind. Whoever's cooking the model, let him cook. We are cooked, guys. We're cooked.
Let's see some opinions.
I mean, man, the acceleration is crazy. You look far, step on the pedal, and you are there.
I feel safe with him in an SUV, and it seems to be like the right type of car for him.
I think the range is only going to get better.
Bro, this is about there, guys. This is about there. Holy fuck, man. Oh, God, dude. This is really good quality. Like I said, I feel like I can kind of hear a weird thing going on with the voices a little bit. Like it's like they're running the audio through some kind of fucking flange guitar pedal or some shit, some vocal processor that's kind of making it sound a little funny. But besides that, this is like nearly indistinguishable.
Sorry. We don't want to drive gas cars anymore.
Yeah, no more gas cars.
You can see I'm kind of a misfit here, but don't tell anyone. I've just bought an electric car.
I think it's really
The fucking biker.
great for families and for little babies with all the safety features that these SUVs have.
But what you're really seeing is that technology is going to be very, very important in terms of how we go forward.
It was great to come to the conference because my husband loves cars.
I think I have to buy an EV now. I love my muscle cars, but
I try to stay as healthy as I can so I can make it to the next car show.
Dear God. It's mocking us now. This is what the machines think of us. This is how they think we are. All right. I think we pretty much, I wanted to go, what's the depression commercial?
We're gonna light up the sky.
That's funny. That looked a little weird. The drums definitely didn't sound right.
The sky.
That AI drummer fucking sucks.
I'm not sure I can go on.
Damn, guys. This is scary. It's like, it's pretty much there. All right, let me X out of these. I'm going to... Chad Bross, thank you, bro. Thanks for joining us. All right, guys. So here's the Destiny video. Like I said, I don't remember the exact context of how he stumbled on. Maybe they're gonna get into it. Let's play it.
We're going a little bit deeper. Okay. In chat, somebody brings up a YouTube video of this guy.
Okay, here we go. So he's gonna explain it. That's I won't interrupt too much unless I feel like I can actually add some context to this, maybe. But let's check this out. And this CJ Thayer, no lies told, man. No lies told about what? Oh, okay, let's get back to this.
Hello, my name is Egon Chalakian. I am an intelligence educator. I prepare intelligence personnel for clandestine service. The focus of my career has been centered on the intelligence component of national security.
This is a 3.5-hour video with a couple of sometimes strange audio glitches. I try to Google around getting information about this guy, and we're looking for like 20 minutes in chat, okay? Apparently he has really strong credentials, okay? He's got a very unique name. He's got very strong credentials, but I can't actually find good information about like who it is, okay? However, this is happening last night. This is happening off stream in my chat room. And as we're talking about this, out of nowhere, an account shows up. So this account shows up in chat. The name is net_help_message_2221. And he says, are people saying this Chalokian guy isn't real? I found a court document that looks like from a case involving the guy. Dude looks unhinged in it. And then he tags Cyber Vegan, who's helping me look at things. And then he tags me with the court document. This is at like, I think like 3 a.m. CST, Central Standard Time. So I geolocate the IP address for this account. The account is from Wisconsin, or the IP address is from Wisconsin. And I look at what it used to authenticate on my website, and it registered with the email 4destiny13337@gmail.com. Account was created minutes before typing this message in chat. No smurfs, no other hits on this IP address, no other messages in chat ever. And then what's even weirder is you open this court case. I don't know what the I'm looking at. I only read like the first page. I don't even know what this proves, okay? United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts. So we have a federal court case, and it's the guy, the Elon Egon Chalokian versus the FBI, I think the state of Massachusetts, city of Cambridge Police Department, Plaquemine, some bullshit people, Baby Poppy, aka Hope Summers, aka Baby Poppy, Home Summers Enterprises, and John/Jane does A through Z. I don't know what the fuck any of this is. But if you read a little bit, pro se plaintiff, pro se, that means that he has no lawyer. He's representing himself. Okay? Elon Egon Chalakian's complaint arises from a dispute with a transitory subtenant, defendant Baby Poppy, aka Hope Summers, over the use of a parking space at his 3-bedroom apartment in Cambridge, Massachusetts. What is this a federal court case over? Finally, Chalokian asked the court to order the FBI, the Massachusetts Attorney General, and the Cambridge Police Department to show cause why they have allegedly failed to investigate and prosecute the alleged extortionists. This court cannot grant the requested relief as Chalokian lacks standing to contest the policies of the prosecuting authority when he himself is neither prosecuted nor threatened with prosecution. Put in another way, in American jurisprudence at least, a private citizen So this isn't even a real court case. This was just a complaint file that was dismissed immediately because he doesn't even have standing for the case, right? What was this? Who is this person? Go to the channel and check the comments. I did. All these comments are bots. 100%. They all type like it. There's a way that they type. Wait, I don't know about these 3 maybe. This one. Many thanks for opening our eyes to the events happening in the world, the triggers and manipulations of our minds. Truth triumphs. It is a great work that you are doing. This information needs to be shown in all media and through all social networks. People need to know the truth! ! Wow, I'm astonished by your background, Mr. Egon. And even more, I'm astonished how you support and promote the initiative to create International Scientific Center! ! I think all of these are bots. What do you think about Egon
Guys, this is like about to take us down a completely another fucking rabbit hole. Like, this ties into the dead internet theory and everything. And this also ties into, guys, and I know some people do not like that I think this, okay? But I said it from the beginning. I don't think the Trump assassination attempt was real. I don't think it was real. And I don't have time to get us down that rabbit hole tonight. I definitely don't. We just had a booty call. You guys heard me take the call, okay? I'm going to have to get off of here in like in about 20 minutes. But dude, there were some weird bot things going on Twitter with the Trump assassination attempt in Pennsylvania. There were fake artificial intelligence manipulated fake videos of Trump's ear getting actually hit with the bullet. We kind of went over some of this. I don't know if I've laid out my whole explanation with why I think that whole event was suspect. I think I've talked a lot. I've mentioned a lot of it though, but anyway, we'll get into that in a different night. But anyway, this video of Destiny breaking this down, talking about his bots, got me paranoid. And then when I went to Twitter, I noticed some weird patterns with bot accounts and weird pages reposting this fake video of Trump's ear getting shot. Now, as we all know, there's no like good angle zoomed in video of Trump's ear actually getting hit. Like he turns his head and then the bullet supposedly goes past and grazes his ear this way. And every camera angle is getting this side of his face for the most part. We don't ever see a real video of his ear getting hit. There was a fake one though. These bots made this fake. It's a legit, and it's not my opinion. This is a fake altered video that I saved. And at the time when I found these videos trending on Twitter, there was no community note on it signifying that it was altered, but they did eventually put it on there. Maybe after you get your release, you can come back and discuss your reviews. My release, yes. Well, not tonight, but we will. I'll cover that soon, guys. I'll gather a bunch of a bunch of things that I think are interesting related to the assassination attempt thing, and whatever, and we'll talk about it. I have kind of talked about it on here, but I'll give you guys the whole spiel some night. But anyway, let's get back into this. But anyway, this video of Destiny breaking this down and noticing all these bots and this thing with the Egon guy got me real fucking paranoid. And then I went to Twitter and I just noticed some weird shit. So anyway, let's get back into it.
Lokian address to Putin. I think it's very sad, TBH. Siberia really needed that equipment to stay there. It could have really helped there as well as other places too, but this just goes to show how selfish all our leaders really are. Wait, do you think this account is not real? Hold on. Creative Society Volunteer and Coordinator. Wait, that's the thing that he's a part of, right? Earth Save Science Collaborative. Or no, wait, maybe it's a different thing. Hold on. No, this account must be real. Adjective, noun, number is not real. You should probably think before speaking in the future, since you clearly don't have the common sense to know the truth from a lie. So shall I enlighten you? Firstly, Creative Society is not in any way a cult or sect. It's not a doomsday prepper cult, religious cult. It's not any type of cult or sect. Secondly, the Creative Society does not recruit anyone. Everyone that decides to volunteer their own time to inform people about all the worldly problems there is then that there is their own choice, and whose business is it anyway? I mean, nobody is butting in your business, telling you how to use your brain or common sense. Bruh, they're using publicists to create these fake people and give them legitimacy. Look at this article and then look at their website. Wait. American scientist Egon Chalokian reveals urgent warning for Russia's future, calls for Putin's immediate reaction. In the scope of his analysis, Dr. Chalokian presents a series of grim climate predictions. These forecasts not only spell trouble for Russia's future. This is in February of 2024. EIN Presswire is AI generated. The article isn't real. In his analysis,
Greetings.
It's another video.
My name is Egon Chalakian, and I am a scholar who has publicly appealed to the heads of world powers.
Yeah, I knew this had, I did remember, this had some tie-in back to Russia. I knew Russia had something to do with this whole scheme.
Putin and Xi Jinping.
I think Destiny was doing either debates or Destiny got into something talking about Russia and he's been debating on the pro-Israel side in various debates. very, staunchly, strongly opposing Palestinians.
Before I proceed, please allow me to present myself once again. I am a semi-retired professional with a national security background, the foundation of which was constructed on a solid international legal and particle physics education, which I received at preeminent international institutions.
What is that sentence? Wait, who gives their credentials like that? Is this? Do you think it's a guy reading a script, or do you think this is all AI generated, or do you think it's real, or what? I can't tell if this is a real thing. What? I can't tell, bro. I'm getting mind so hard right now. And
Dude, and this is the funny thing too, is to watch Destiny break this down, and Destiny is so anti-conspiracy. I mean, he is like, if someone says there's some fucking schizo conspiracy about some bullshit, he immediately is like, yeah, that is bullshit. But to see him actually digging through this, and I don't know, this is interesting to watch. He's going full Alex Jones right now.
It's the black background. Apparently, he's a scientist with no publications. On his LinkedIn, his first experience was as a child actor in 2017. In the video, Chalokian talks for over an hour about the fact that due to numerous cataclysms and destructive processes in the core of the Earth, the end of the world is only a few years away. On August 17th, a second video was published by the channel, already with an address to world leaders, in which Chalokian repeated the previous theses, but briefly. On the cover of the second video are four faces: Chalokian himself, Joseph Biden, Xi Jinping, and Vladimir Putin. Also in mid-August, the Earth Safe Science collaborative landing page appeared with Chalokian's biography, his photo, and these two videos. Hold on. I want to know if this guy is real. This guy might be real. I just want to know if this guy's real. Okay? I just want to know if this guy's real. Or
bro, no, that's repurposed art. If you want to see if it's AI generated, look at the hands and ears. I think that is a common tactic that has worked so far, but dude, at this point, I think we're getting, I think in terms of AI videos, I think the AI has like figured that out. The Google VO3 stuff that we just watched, I didn't really notice anything funny with the hands. Not that I was really looking for that. So, I could have missed something, but those videos were fucking scary. That shit is dark.
Or is there a guy with this name and this is like a bot that stole his identity? Wait, you're right. Wait, why does he have two clip-on mics? One for backup, maybe? Wait, one for backup, maybe? Here's a picture of him. Look at the background pictures. Wait.
Dude, this is where it starts getting fucking scary.
I can't tell if I'm mind myself. Maybe it's just low resolution?
Dude, what the is this lady from 1920 wearing a fucking COVID mask? I don't know.
Every photo, the guy's always looking. Well, but they would be looking at the picture, right? I guess that makes sense, right? You look at the picture in the photos. Like, what is this picture? The guy's like turning around looking at it. I can't tell. In the back, he's not looking at the camera. I don't know. Well, it looks like he's looking to the right. Bro, I'm losing my mind. What is this? Look at the book names. They don't have. They don't have names. They don't have any names. Wait.
Bro, the fucking books don't have names. This is fucking scary. I got goosebumps a little bit. Bro, how many of you in the chat are bots? Be honest. How many of you are AI generated chats?
They don't have. They don't have names. They don't have any names. Wait, hold on. What is?
Dude, that wasn't even like low resolution. That was actually like as if there were titles on the fucking spine of the book and they edited them out. That's like what it looks like they're blurred or something. Purposely blurred to make it look low resolution.
Photo on his website? The real photo. Wait, how do you know? Wait, are these hands real? I don't know what I don't even know I don't know what's happening right now. Wait, the women's faces are at the exact same angle.
Bro, look at the hands. Now this picture is questionable, and he's about to show you why this is questionable. But look at the hands, bro. Fucking repurposed art. I mean, this is the right amount of fingers and stuff. They look a little bit off, like, but not really. The hands look like hands.
Maybe they just pose for pictures like that? Oh, wait, the thumb is transparent.
Whoa. Oh, fuck.
People are saying it's like the exact same face. Is it though? These don't look the same to me. I will say though, on this lady, this looks photoshopped, right? Why does she have like an aura of weird brown color around her? This looks really weird. I don't understand this. That looks strange, right? Okay, so it's like it's like a hybrid. It's like a combination of like some real shit and some fake shit.
Here, he lines up that. I don't know why it's cut out of that video. Let me see, because I did save the clip where he lines up the pictures. Where did this go? Hold on, guys. I got you. He lines the fucking pictures up and does one of them he makes one of them transparent so that you can overlap them and actually. Let me see if that's in this video. God damn it. Okay, here we go. I hope it's in this video. Let me bring you guys to this tab with me over on the gram.
Wait, you're right. Wait, why does he have two clip-on mics? One for backup, maybe? Wait. One for backup, maybe? Bro.
My name is Egon Chalakian. I am a part.
This is 10 months ago. Wait, so is he real? Is it real? Look at the background pictures.
Bro, and the night that this was happening, I was actually watching him live stream. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the things that I actually saw live on his channel.
Wait, I can't tell if I'm mind myself. Maybe it's just low resolution?
That one, this face here looks like it's edited off or something. This is definitely fake.
Bro, I'm losing my mind. What is this? Look at the book names. They don't have names. They don't have any names.
The fucking music is so spot on.
They don't have any names.
This better show the picture thing. I'm going to be pissed off if this doesn't have it.
Nothing looks right in this. Is he posing for a picture? What is this? It's Wait, hold on. What is photo on his website?
Okay, here we go, guys. He overlaps them here, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully it shows.
The real photo. Wait, are these hands real? I don't know what I don't even know I don't know what's happening right now. Wait, the women's faces are at the exact same angle. People are saying it's like the exact same face. Is it though? No, hold on. No.
Bro, there we go. What the fuck? I got goosebumps. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared.
Wait. It is fake. This is a fake picture. Oh. Wait, you're right.
Bro. Yeah, this is scary. Guys, we are officially in uncharted territory. Hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys. I hope that was creepy enough for you. Unfortunately, I got to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. When booty calls, I come a-running. So I got to get out of here. Thank you all for hanging with me. This, ladies and gentlemen, has been Dark Times with Dark Match Steve. Thank you for joining us. Please hit the like and subscribe, all that shit. I hate to have to say it like every other streamer, but it does help to hit all those buttons and stuff. Get in the comments. If you're watching live ever, get up in the chat, lovers. For real. I love you guys want me to go down a little rabbit hole and I have time for it. I don't shy away from anything. We have different people with different political opinions that get up in the chat, and I don't mind going down different rabbit holes, pro, anti, whatever politician. If we're getting into something interesting, I'm down. So yeah, lovers, thank you all for the support. I grind on here, guys. I'm so fucking busy trying to get good content for you guys. I got parody songs. If you're new around here, please check out, go to my YouTube channel and check out my parody songs that I have on here. I have uncensored stuff on Twitter and Rumble. That's where you got to go for the Kanye West parody that got deleted from YouTube. But yeah, I got my P. Diddy parody, Dave Blunt's parody, all that good stuff on my channel. And different clips from the stream and other videos I've done in the past. So yeah, guys, give me a sub. I'm on here 5 nights a week, bare minimum. Sometimes we do ice bath, cold plunge Sunday. If you like to watch me torture myself, that's also something fun that we do here. Truth is Unbreakable. What's up? Thanks for joining us. Thanks, DMS. It's all good. Peace. Thank you all for the support. Yeah, I'll see you guys maybe Sunday for an ice bath. Maybe not, though, because I'm probably going to be busy. But I'll be back on by Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, latest. We got Scott Starbird, our buddy. You've probably seen him in the chat tonight. He goes live at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then normally Alex Stein, when his show is on, he goes on at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I go on at 8 o'clock after Stein is over. So I'll see you guys then. Everybody take it easy. Have a good weekend. Monday is Memorial Day, right? So some of y'all are probably off work. I probably will still stream. What am I gonna do? I didn't even take I streamed on Halloween. I think I streamed on Christmas too. Why the fuck would I take Memorial Day off, right? So we'll see. I'll probably be back on here Monday. But yeah, thank you all for the support. I really do appreciate it. Oh, Scott Starbird's still up in here. What's up, family? Yeah, go subscribe to Scott Starbird's page. He does a stream 6 p.m. before we go live. And then Alex Stein after him. We got a nice lineup going through the week. I think I'm the only one on Fridays, though. Scott talked about maybe going live on Fridays, too. I know Alex Stein takes Fridays off, but I'm live Fridays normally. But we get off early enough so everybody can go get their dicks wet if they want to. So let's go get out there and get them. All right, lovers, I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye.